Hi there, my name's Karen Brown. I'm an award-winning nail technician based in Stirling in Scotland. Today I'm going to show you how to do a reverse sculpt stiletto nail using a tip with our Gelica glitters and NSI acrylics, as well as some nails. So in this video now, what I'm going to show you is a reverse sculpt with a pink and white one. So it's nothing too crazy just now. It's a reverse sculpt, pink and white, and I'm going to try and make it messy for you so you can kind of understand how you can save it, so to speak, or it'll still look lovely and get the crisp, lovely smile lines. So what we're using today is NSI's attraction system. We're using our attraction rose blush powder, and we're also using our totally clear, and we are also using our white, but it's just in a little white pot here. So we're going to start off with using our rose blush. And we're going to do our reverse area first. So we're going to work from our zone 2, and we're going to place our bead on, and we're going to work backwards, blend it into the natural nail, and then our zone 3, and let that dry, and then we'll clean up our smile line. Okay, so again, fully saturate our brush to make sure no air bubbles are in there. Pull it away, pull it towards us. 1, 2, 3. Just a little bit more, it was a little bit wet, that one. Remove the liquid out the back of our bead, and I'm placing it on at our natural free edge area. You can see it underneath. So what I'm doing now is I'm blending this bead backwards so that we've got our smile line happening here, and we're cleaning up this smile line up towards our tip free edge. Now don't be scared to make the smile line nice and deep, because the deeper it is, honestly, the nicer it will be, I promise. So I'm just going to clean it up, pressing it out, pressing it down. And as you see, I'm just pressing it up as we go, ever so lightly, so that we keep getting that smile line even deeper and deeper. Check down our side walls there, just bring them in slightly. You can see I'm not working too fast here. You can see it's still setting up, so we've still got time to play with it. Don't worry too much about the straightness of this here, because we are going to clean that up in a minute, and I'm going to show you that. So just bringing that up, still taking our time with it, so you can see what we're starting to create. Our smile lines right here. So just pan it out. So it does look like a nice smile line as it stands, but we are going to clean it up in a wee minute, and I will show you how. So cleaning off my brush, back in. I'm going in for a smaller bead this time, for our zone 3. And we want this to blend up over into our zone 2. So on we go. Now as before, we tuck down behind our bead, tucking round, and we pull it over our zone 2. Tucking it right round, so you see where my brush is? It's behind the bead. And we're pulling it right over our zone 2. So you see that again, it's right round there. So when we look at the side of our nail, see how we've tucked it right in there? So we've got a little bit of an apex there, but don't worry too much, this is not the structure of the nail right now. We are going to cap it with a clear. So we've blended that right over. I'm just going to put a tiny little bit there. The reason being I'm putting that there, I feel like there's a little line where we've blended that up, so I just want to make sure that it completely blends together. Okay, and then we're just going to let that set, and then we'll come back and fill up our smile line. Okay, so what we're going to do to clean up this smile line is to make sure that it's straight, is we want to file around our smile line, but make sure our file is kept straight and it's not angled this way, it's not angled that way. You want it as straight as possible to give you a cliff side, so to speak, down and round that smile line. Make sure it's completely straight. Down that side, down on the other side, and up and round the tip there. Now dusting down towards us. Have a check. Now you also want to check that this side and this side, these two corners that meet, our smile line bottoms, meet at the same point on the nail. So one's not halfway down and one's not halfway up. We want them at the same point. So again, just filing that down a little bit. And down this side as well, making sure that they're both the same. You can see how we've cleaned that up. it does make the difference. You can see the difference in this clean smile line. Down and round. And again, how we look down the barrel, make sure it's all straight there. Down straight that side, and down straight on this side. Clean up that wee bit there. Right, let's make sure we're all clear. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to go in with our white. Now, I'm going to not be tidy with my white. I'm going to show you if you make a wee mess at this point, it's okay. Don't worry about it. Because white can be a little bit more difficult to work with. We're going to go in, we're going to get one bead. Now the reason we need to kind of try and do it in the one bead is because white, when you go to pick up a second bead of white, it can look just different discoloured because it's a high pigment colour of powder. So just try and make sure you are putting up that one bead. We're going to press it on and get it right down those side walls. Now you see with white it does start to cure a little bit differently. Now as I said to you, I'm going to make it messy so you understand what I mean when we can clean it up. So I'm going right over this, but I'm pressing it right in at the sides here. I want it to go right in at my cliff edges, so to speak, that we made. And back down this side, again making sure we're pressing it right in and over. Doesn't matter if we're going over the pink, it's okay. We're going to clean that up in a second. Just be careful we're not getting onto the client's skin too much. Now bring this down, pressing it down up to our tip free edge area, right to our point, right up, pressing it right in. So you see how we made it messy, don't worry about that, we're going to clean it. I'm going to show you how to clean that all up. Just press that all in, have a look side. So you see, we've lost our smile line. Oh my god, what will we do? So we're just going to make sure that that's all cleaned up in a wee second, so we'll let that dry. So now what's happened is our white is now fully cured, we're all good to go. And what we're going to do is we're going to file in our smile line. So you're going to see it all come back and look so crisp and lovely. So this is the area I'm going to file in our zone kind of 2 area. And you'll see the mess that we've made, obviously, we're just going to file that up now. Working up towards, up the way. Now I'm just going to clean up my side wall there. And I'm going to dust this down, so obviously it's not finished yet. But now you can see how clean that smile line looks, and we've still got our messy bit over here still to finish. Makes a big difference. So much easier for you. And again, up and over. Bringing it down. Clean up this side wall here. And down and round. So up and over this way. Round our cuticle area now, I'm just going to soften that all out before we cap it in our clear. And again, working up from our free edge upwards towards it. And make sure that this is all completely straight. So at this point, I'm bringing the nail down and round like this. I don't want any edges. I want it nice down and round. So when I look down the barrel, it's nice and soft. So again, remember, this is before we've capped it in our clear, so we've still got to do our structure in here. Straighten up this side wall here. Now you also need to be careful that you don't overfile and take away the white. So just be careful when we're doing this part that we're lightly. Now I'm still using a 150 grit file. It's nice and soft, it's not too harsh on the natural nail, and it's not too harsh on the acrylic nail that we're doing right now. Oh. So right now, if as I look at it, you can see we've got a nice smile line. We're looking down the side wall, we're too thin, we need to put in a bit of structure here. It is too thin right now. We're looking down the barrel of our nail. I'm just going to bring it in slightly up this side. As soon as you look down, you can see that this is what we're looking for. We're looking for it curving round. So we're taking our Attraction nail powder, again NSI, totally clear. You can use your shade pink, this is entirely up to yourself. and we're going to cap it in 2 stages. So I'm going to do my zone 1 to 2 and then my zone 3 to 2. So in we go, into my totally clear. That's a little bit dry, so in we go again. See that it just fades out. In we go. Right all over that smile line area, completely covering it, and then we bring it back with my brush flat, right up and over my free edge area to make sure that's nice. Flush it out at the back there, so we don't have any kind of prominent lines or anything when we go and cap the other part. And then back in for my next part, zone 3 into 2, I'm totally clear. Okay, and on we go, zone 3, wipe off my brush, I'm going behind the bead, see I'm tucking it right in, behind that bead, and I'm tucking it right in and pulling it back right over zones 2 and 3, sorry 2 and 1. Tucking it around, make sure it's fine at the side, right down over my free edge area. Now again I'm just going to put a tiny little bit there at the free edge to blend it back over, to make sure it's all blended and it's all straight. We always want to shape with the brush, we don't want to be shaping with the nail file. The less filing is the less discomfort for your client as well. Okay, so we're going to file that all up, let that cure, let that set now, set up, and then we're going to soften up our bum and our apex area and right down. Okay, now we're going to just file this nail all up, we're nice and set. Clean up our side walls, keep them straight though. And then we're going to go up and round our cuticle area. And the other side. And up and over. Move all our dust. Take our white buffer block. Work it up and round our cuticle area. And right down and over. Now this one I'm going to take our Glaze and Go, which is NSI Glaze and Go. Now it cures usually in only your UV. There is an LED Glaze and Go you can get which is different. However, we use a UV LED combined lamp, so this cures in that lamp, so you don't have to worry. If you do have a combined lamp, it will cure in it fine. Let's make sure all that dust is off, because we don't want any dust getting into our gel. Okay, so again moving it from the middle down towards our cuticle area, bring it back right over our free edge and down the other side, right over there. You see we've got that nice glossy finish. Want to make sure it's not too thick, we don't get any air bubbles in it. Just popping it right over. It's not on the skin or anything like that. So we've just taken out the lamp, it was 60 seconds cure, nice and dry. We like to just cool it down a little bit so that the gel isn't tacky at all, but it is a tack free gel, but with any size Glaze and Go it is okay, quite good to just cool it down to ensure. So we're taking our nurture oil, which is again is our NSI nurture oil. Our cuticle oil, just a little dab, just on our cuticle area there, and we're rubbing it right round there. Okay, so that is our Stiletto French pink and white on a clear tip.